Did you know that what you eat in the first hour after you wake up can quietly decide how strong your legs will feel 10 years from now? And no, I'm not talking about a new pill, an expensive supplement, or a gym membership. I'm talking about simple foods you probably already have in your kitchen. And a few small morning habits that most people ignore. In this video, we're going to talk about how to protect your leg muscles after 60, starting from breakfast. So if your legs feel heavier, weaker, or less stable than they used to, stay with me. Let's start with a simple picture. Imagine you wake up one morning, swing your legs off the bed, and notice they feel just a little heavier. A week later, you stumble slightly as you step off a curb. A month later, you need your arms to push yourself up from a chair. Most people tell themselves, "I'm just getting old." But age itself is not the real problem. The real problem is something called age-related muscle loss, especially in the legs. This slow loss of muscle doesn't cause a fever. It doesn't scream for attention. It just quietly makes your legs weaker, your balance worse, and your world smaller. Now, why does the morning matter so much? When you sleep for 7 to 9 hours, your body is in a long fasting state. If you don't eat soon after waking up, your body still needs energy, and it has to take it from somewhere. For many older adults, that somewhere is muscle, especially the large muscles in the legs. Think of your muscles as a savings account. Every time you skip breakfast or only drink coffee on an empty stomach, it's like making a small withdrawal. You don't notice it after one day, but after months and years, the account gets dangerously low. That is why so many people over 60 feel like their legs just gave up one day. Let me introduce you to David. He's 69 years old. For most of his life, he worked in construction, walking on scaffolds, climbing slopes, and moving all day. But in his late 60s, mornings started to feel different. When he got out of bed, his knees were stiff. Sometimes his feet felt heavy, like blocks of cement. Other times they were numb. He began to walk more slowly and needed both hands to push himself up from the couch. One morning, he caught his foot on a small step on the porch and almost fell. The injury wasn't serious, but the fear was. He realized he was slowly losing something he had always taken for granted, the strength of his legs. After that, David began to ask questions. He talked to a nutritionist, read articles, and watched videos like this one. He discovered something he had never really thought about. Your legs can become stronger or weaker depending on what you eat in the morning. So he made one simple decision. No more skipping breakfast, no more black coffee on an empty stomach. Instead, he began starting his day with foods that nourish muscle, support circulation, and stabilize energy. 3 weeks later, he noticed the first change. Getting out of bed felt lighter. 3 weeks later, he noticed the first change. Getting out of bed felt lighter. He told his wife, "I feel like I got my legs back." He didn't become 20 years old again, but by changing his morning routine, he changed his future. 5 morning foods to support leg muscles. 1. Whole eggs. The first breakfast food is something very simple: whole eggs. Eggs contain high-quality protein with almost all the essential amino acids your muscles need to repair and rebuild. But the real magic is in the yolk. The yolk provides vitamins like D and B12, plus nutrients that help trigger muscle protein synthesis, especially in the large muscles of your legs. It also supports your nervous system, meaning better coordination between your brain and your legs. For many people, 1 or 2 whole eggs in the morning can be a powerful way to start protecting leg strength. Of course, if you have cholesterol or heart issues, talk with your doctor about what's right for you. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds. The second breakfast food is a warm bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds. Oats provide slow, steady energy for your muscles through the morning. And their soluble fiber can support healthy blood sugar and reduce inflammation. Chia seeds add omega-3 fats, calcium, magnesium, and potassium, nutrients that support proper muscle contraction and help prevent leg cramps. Many older adults who switch to oatmeal with chia in the morning report less stiffness, fewer nighttime cramps, and better endurance during the day. 3. Bananas. The third breakfast food is one you probably know well, bananas. Bananas are rich in potassium, which helps your muscles contract smoothly and supports clear communication along your nerves. This can reduce leg cramps and that annoying twitching feeling in your calves. For many people, one small banana eaten together with other breakfast foods is enough to support healthy electrolyte balance. If you have diabetes or kidney disease, the amount and timing of fruit should be discussed with your healthcare provider. 4th, Greek yogurt. The 4th breakfast food is Greek yogurt. It's higher in protein than regular yogurt and contains a type of slow-digesting protein that can help stop muscle breakdown after the night. It also supports bones, coordination, and gut health, which in turn helps your body absorb the nutrients you eat. Look for plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt and add your own fruit or a sprinkle of cinnamon if you'd like more flavor. 5. Fatty fish, like salmon. The 5th breakfast food doesn't have to be eaten every day, but it can be very powerful. Fatty fish, like salmon. Fatty fish provide omega-3 fatty acids and high-quality protein that support muscle recovery and may help reduce chronic inflammation. Even eating salmon or similar fish once or twice a week, including at breakfast, can be a meaningful investment in your leg health over time. If you have issues with fat digestion or cholesterol, it's important to discuss the right amount and frequency with your doctor. Now let's talk about a very simple but often overlooked combination: warm steamed sweet potato with a pinch of natural mineral salt. Sweet potatoes provide complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly without sharp spikes in blood sugar. That means your leg muscles receive a steady fuel source instead of a quick burst and crash. They also contain minerals like potassium and magnesium, which support healthy muscle function and circulation. Natural mineral salts, such as unrefined sea salt, contain trace minerals that help your body maintain fluid balance and proper muscle contraction. Together, a small portion of warm sweet potato with a light sprinkle of mineral salt, eaten before or with breakfast, can be a gentle way to support your legs as they wake up for the day. For a moment, let's look at what's happening inside your muscles from a scientific point of view. Without getting too technical, every muscle fiber in your legs is made of tiny protein strands that constantly break down and rebuild. When you're young, the rebuilding side is strong and you repair quickly. As you age, that rebuilding process slows down. If you go long hours without protein and energy, like skipping breakfast, your body tips toward breakdown instead of repair. Over time, this leads to smaller, weaker muscle fibers, especially in the legs, where you carry your body weight. The foods we just talked about, eggs, oats, chia seeds, bananas, yogurt, fish, sweet potatoes, are not magic, but they provide the raw materials and signals your body needs to shift back toward repair. Protein gives your muscles building blocks. Healthy carbohydrates give them steady fuel. Minerals and vitamins help your nerves, blood vessels, and bones support every step you take. When you combine these with simple movement, your body often responds better than you expect, even in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. 5 morning habits to help your legs be steadier. Habit 1. Warm water with mineral salts. First, start your morning with a glass of warm water and a small pinch of natural mineral salt. If your doctor agrees, it's safe for you. After a full night of sleep, many people wake up mildly dehydrated, which can make legs feel heavy and unsteady. Rehydrating gently can support circulation and help reduce the risk of cramps as you begin to move. Habit 2. 3-minute balance exercise. Second, spend just 3 minutes on a simple balance exercise. Stand tall, holding onto a chair if needed, and lift one foot a few inches off the ground. Hold for about 10 seconds, then switch sides. This gently activates the muscles around your ankles, knees, and hips, the very muscles that protect you from falling. Habit 3. Don't get up too quickly. Third, avoid jumping out of bed too quickly. Before you stand up, take a few deep breaths. Sit on the edge of the bed and gently move your ankles and wrists. This helps your circulation adjust and reduces the chance of dizziness or sudden imbalance. Habit 4. Get some morning sunlight. Fourth, if possible, spend a few minutes in gentle morning sunlight near a window or on a balcony. Sunlight helps your body make vitamin D, which supports bones and muscles, especially in the legs, and the small joints that keep you stable. Habit 5. Don't let your stomach stay hungry for too long. Fifth, try not to stay hungry for too long after waking up. Even a small starter, like half a sweet potato, a boiled egg, or a little oatmeal can help. Switch your body from breaking down muscle into rebuilding it. A small early bite helps your legs start stronger. Every morning, you get a small window of time to make a decision. Will today be another day where your legs quietly become weaker? Or will today be a day where you give them what they need to stay strong, stable, and independent? You don't need perfection. You don't need to change everything at once. You just need to start one breakfast, one habit, one morning at a time. If you could choose only one thing tomorrow morning to protect your legs, what would it be? Share it in the comments. Your experience might be exactly what another person needs to hear today. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because in an upcoming video, we'll talk about common healthy breakfast choices that might secretly be working against your leg muscles. Remember, real healthcare doesn't start at the hospital. It starts in your kitchen, often around 7 a.m., with the very first bite you choose to take.